What's up guys? Welcome back to episode number 25 of the Expert Mode Calamity Mod Let's Play series, and that was perfect timing. As you can see, the pirate moved in, and that is because I just did a pirate invasion. There's a bunch of stuff in my inventory, so I should probably explain that first. So I went ahead, got all the weapons out, opposite way, got all the furniture out of my inventory and kept the weapons we got. We ended up getting a Propor something pistol, Raider's Glory, and a Hurtful Cutlass. Obviously, these two are new. This is a crossbow, and this is some sort of pistol, but I won't be using any of those because they're not that great. I'm not saying these two aren't great, but I'm obviously not a ranged character, so I won't be using those. And let me put that, because I just realized we had repeats, into there. We should probably go sell some of this stuff eventually. Anyways, so the other things I did off camera, I did just a few. Obviously, I just got back from my break, so I couldn't really do much off camera. But the few things I did do, first off, you might notice we have some hellstone and some charred ore, because I decided we are going to make a bunch more of these unholy cores and actually test these weapons out. We have 49 of them, and the only thing they're used for, or at least according to this, are these weapons here. So I thought we should probably just make them anyways. So the most important one is going to be this profaned sword, because obviously that's going to be the only one we'd probably use. We'll make a brimblade. I guess we'll end up making a brimrose staff, brimstone fury, and then also a burning sea. Burning sea shoots very odd and large projectiles. Not bad. Not going to use it. This thing, though, it doesn't shoot a projectile, and it doesn't really seem as good as my current weapon, so I'm probably not going to use that. That's interesting, that's also interesting, and then this is just, So, that's that for the unholy cores, but I thought I would end up making that, simply because they are new. Anyways, the next thing I did is I ended up mining a lot more, well, maybe not a lot, but I mined a decent area out in this jungle thing here. I think I'm going to go mine this little part out, and then, yes, we will be doing PLANTERA, and I'll explain that in just a minute, but I do need to go mine that out somewhat quickly because I don't have a lot of time to waste. We ended up dying, but I guess that's okay because we just killed a Nimbus and got ourselves a Nimbus Rod, which for some reason recently in, well, I guess not recently, but in my playthroughs that I've done somewhat recently, I guess is where I got that from, it seems I've struggled to get the Nimbus Rod, and I kind of felt the same way in this one, where it actually took me a while. Normally I get it like first day or something crazy, right? But that seems not to be the case, and I think our luck has run out on that. But anyways, what we do need to do right now is get all the potions out. And like I think I just mentioned, I did end up mining out all of that area, so we're good on that. But we need potions, because that's definitely going to help. And there should be a summoner already down there, I believe. I think that might be it. I don't know if the spawn rates went up somehow or what, but it seems literally as soon as I enter this this jungle cave, I just get completely murked. Like 17 like hornets just instantly spawn and just start spraying me down, and it's kind of annoying because I want to start this fight with full health, but that could take a while with the amount of hornets that are here and spawning. And like I said, I think we do have a PLANTERA spawner here. I will place a hornet banner down. Anyways, we do have a PLANTERA spawner here already, so I pretty much just need to wait till I regen health, and then I will be ready to do this, hopefully, and win. I have full health, and I did make one change, and that is I actually am going to replace my Frost Barrier for a Shield of Cthulhu, because that mobility, in my opinion, is irreplaceable. But without anything left, I think we will go ahead and summon the big PLANTERA in. Now, oh, and buff. That is probably the second most important part. So I know last time we fought PLANTERA kind of jokingly, in the episode, like I said, to kind of gauge where we are. But I also fought, what was that, 2 or 3 other bosses, and I failed on all of them. But I felt like PLANTERA, simply because I know PLANTERA's movement and all of that about PLANTERA, would probably be the easiest out of the 3 to do. And along with that, PLANTERA, well, the other bosses, they're good to do. PLANTERA is necessary because that unlocks the ectoplasm in the dungeon, which is required for a lot of later game things, which, you know, I'll go into detail later about. She gives you the access to the temple for Golem, which gives you access to the Luna. You get my point. So PLANTERA definitely is one of the most important bosses. So I thought it would be appropriate to get her down. But what it also would allow me to do, if I killed her, would allow me to make that really, really good weapon I've been trying to make, that I can make. All I need is the Vials of Venom, which, as I've said, requires me to defeat PLANTERA. So that's exactly what I'm attempting to do, and I just realized I have my Shield of Cthulhu, so I probably could have dodged a few of those things. I'm going to try and get the Ichor buff on her, but it's not going to stay for long, so I don't think that's going to end up working out. This phase is actually, in my opinion, a lot easier than all the other ones. I say all the other ones, there's really only one other phase, simply because she's not shooting projectiles, but when you get caught like that, that's when it gets kind of hard. Maybe I needed to make an even bigger room, but this one seemed big enough, and I'm going to turn that map off because that's actually kind of hindering me instead of helping me, because I pretty much know where she is. And our slime, I'm not sure where our slime is. He should be helping us here, but I don't see him anywhere. Okay, I'm going to go for a juke here. There we go. Got on the other side of her. Anyways, as I was saying, something about getting a better weapon. I believe that this weapon we will get, I'm confident, this weapon is so good that it will pretty much allow us to easily defeat those 2 bosses that we failed on the other day. And I think it might even end up carrying us even farther into the game. We'll probably end up using it for a while. So that's why I'm really... And yes, I have gotten the weapon before. It's not like, oh, I think this weapon is kind of good. No, I've gotten the weapon before in my single-player series, and, well, it's not really a series, just when I played this single-player. And sorry, my commentary sucks because I'm actually trying to defeat this. But 400, 200, there we go. PLANTERA. PLANTERA is down. So we have, screams are echoing from the dungeon, and the ocean depths are trembling. Whew, okay, so, man, that was actually a lot easier than I anticipated. I thought it was still going to be pretty hard, but we didn't even get close to dying. Anyways, let me kind of sort some of this stuff out, and I'll get back. Alright, let's go ahead and open the treasure bag. That was garbage. We got a Nettle Burst, which I'm not going to use that because I'm not a mage. I mean, it's good, I guess, but I'm not going to use it. We got a Temple Key, Spore Sack, and we got these Living Shards, which, if you look, they actually make quite a bit. Which I'm not going to go over all right now. They do make the Brimlash, which is something we might be able to make relatively soon-ish. I don't know. Ooh, and we can... Okay, so let me look through some of this stuff, because I don't want to waste time on camera doing this. Here's the more important part. I looked through some of it, but this right here, that's the most important. So I think, let me confirm... Why is this... Oh, right, Flasks of Venom. It's not the things directly. Flasks of Venom require 5 apiece, and this requires 5, meaning we need to get 25 of these Vials of Venom, and I'll go meet you at the other base very quickly. Alright, I ran over to the other base now, collected the materials, and I'm back here. So, we will make 5 Flasks of Venom. We will make 5 Flasks of Ichor, and with that, don't even tell me I'm missing something. What am I missing? My Demon Altar. Ah, okay, I was I was really starting to get worried I was missing something, because it seems that always happens. But luckily, it was just the wrong crafting station. There we go. There is the sword we want. The Tyrant Sierram Salty Sword. Something along those lines. So, let me give a quick demonstration of what this is. So, you'll first notice it's like a death sickle. That's pretty much what it is, except those things home. And I'm going to, conveniently he's standing right here, I'm going to reforge this. Oh, wow! Godly first reforge. I think I'm going to keep Godly, because it's 88 gold to reforge that again. Wow, but 132 damage with homing things. I'm going to go find another Plantera bulb, and I'm going to just show you why this weapon is so good. Alright, I found a summoner, and I'm just going to go ahead and break it, because I'm so confident in this weapon that if we do this right, she will get absolutely murked. So number one, you can tell these actually go through walls, which in itself is amazing, right? You can hit enemies through walls. Now, this situation I'm in currently, though, is not the best, because I'm not in an arena, so she can pretty much just sit here and shoot me all she wants, which I really do not like. Okay, get up. Now she's angry. But I have no buffs, and I'm just casually, like, swinging my sword, not even trying, in a 2x2 tube, and she is almost dead already. Look at this. She's dead. That was it. And there we go. We got the living shards. Boom. Plantera down again. And this time we got a bad flower pal. I think I'm going to go ahead and look for some more Plantera summoners and keep taking some of these down so we can get some of these life shards. Because, as it turns out, they make a lot of good stuff, including things that increases my life by even more. So, yeah. So, I just killed a slime that dropped perennial ore. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but it says here it makes Drayden bars. And Drayden bars, as you can see, that makes a lot. That makes a lot of stuff. So, I'm assuming we can mine a new ore, but I'm not exactly sure how, because we defeated Plantera, but last I checked, Plantera doesn't give us a new pickaxe. Maybe we need the Pixaw from Golem? I'm not exactly sure, but I'm gonna go ahead and check and mine some of this ore out anyways. I realize we're kind of running short on materials that I'm gonna need for later things, which be that being hollowed bars, greater healing potions, and a few other miscellaneous things. So I do have a mechanical eye and a mechanical worm left over right now. And with the power of the Cosmolite, I can just turn it exactly night whenever I want it to. You've already seen these fights, so I'm just going to do it off camera. And you can just assume these guys are going to get absolutely destroyed. At 9:17 from 7:30, I think I started at, or whatever. They've been both taken down, so we'll go ahead and open both of those. And I'll sort some of this other stuff out. Also, I just got Ashes of Calamity, which I'm not sure I've gotten before, but they seem... Oh, right. No, actually, I think I've gotten these before. Let me quick stack. No, apparently I haven't got these before. Well, I think it's just for a magic item that they're actually used for. So I'm not very concerned about them, but I thought I would mention the fact that I did get them. So, next boss today on the list of destruction is Calamitous, which I ended up failing on before, which did not excite me. And what am I missing? I'm pretty certain I got... Oh! Did it again. Got Souls of Flight instead of Souls of Fright. Not sure how I could even mix those souls up because they look completely different, but... okay. Now... Anyways, so now we can go ahead and make that Terra arrows. Never even heard of those. Anyways, let's first let's set it so it's exactly night so we have as much time as possible, and then let's just do this. Now this is going to be the last boss and the final thing I do in today's episode. because there's a lot. I could do a lot more right now, but the episode is getting pretty long, and I've done a pretty decent amount of progress in this episode. So that's like I said, this is the last thing I'm going to be doing. But yeah, this is okay. So probably not a good idea once again to stand there because we're not invincible. Our armor still is garbage, but our weapon is not. So if we just manage to dodge all of that crap that he summons and kind of micromanage our health, then I think we'll be good. And that effect is really nasty. Oh, and they summon again. So we're definitely doing better than last. As I say that, oh, get the hearts. Yes, thank you. Okay, so that was bad. I think we got up to this point last time. I can't exactly remember. Also, I need to take advantage of our Cthulhu shield dodge because I keep forgetting we still have that on. Anyways, so I think this is, like I said, about the point we got to last time. And he summons his little guys in one more time, but that could be a bad... Ugh! No, that effect is nasty. That is a nasty effect. It takes you down so low. And we actually kind of need that guy to drop a blighted lens for us. So, maybe if we had some buffs, like a regen potion, and we weren't so careless, maybe we could have actually done that. And I'm not even sure. Also, we need to desperately sell that. I'm not even sure we have... Okay, we barely do. Never mind. We barely have enough to summon him one more time. Alright, we have potions this time. Buff potions, so maybe that will help, and maybe that will just do it. We also need to be more careful in the beginning, and kind of any time, really. Because, let's admit it, last fight I was pretty careless. I think this weapon, made me a little too cocky, so that's not a good thing, and that right there as well. We need to not be standing right next to him when he summons those guys in, because they hurt, and they are not good. Yeah, so we had full health there. Probably shouldn't have collected those hearts. Should have saved them for later when we are inevitably dying. Alright, so let's just kind of weave back and forth here, not have him hit us with these lasers, and he summoned his brothers in again. Not even... What is hitting me? I think it's that the Spasmatism guy, the Spasmatism clone. He seems to do them just a crap ton of damage, really. Alright, and then we'll get his little minion things down here. Yeah. And then he'll summon in his brothers once again. This time we'll be going into it like full health. Oh, and we have that nasty effect on us. Just look how fast our health deteriorates. It's crazy. Oh my god. And then he just... Okay, that guy died, so we have his hearts down there. Actually, both of them died, so we have his hearts down there. Boom! There we go! Thank you very much. That took longer than it ever should have, but we finally killed him, and we also got a new weapon, a Crasher, sorry. And then, I think we have Havoc's Breath and stuff already. So let me go ahead and sort this out. The last thing in the episode, we will go ahead, open the treasure bag, and as you can see, we got a Godly Oblivion, which does 65... Oh! I thought it was just a bad yo-yo that did 65 damage, but apparently it's a yo-yo that fires a laser. A very rapid laser that inflicts that really nasty debuff, so that's cool. Void of Calamity, 15% increase to most damage, and 10% increase to summon damage. Brimstone Fire rains down while invincibility is active. Where'd that go? Material as well. Void of Extinction. We might just want to equip this. Possibly. I don't think I will. But, yeah, that was pretty good. But, was that necessary? No, because we really didn't get anything that progresses us, like, you know, super far in the game or something that's necessary. That's why I was talking about earlier, PLANTERA was necessary. We had to do that. So, with that being said, that's going to be it for this episode. I desperately need to clear that out. I'm going to try and do a bit of tidying up on the base and things off camera, because it seems like I've just been extremely busy lately and I haven't had time to just sit on the world and do the work I need to do off camera. But with that being said, accidentally just summoned this guy here, but he's gonna get absolutely destroyed. Anyways, with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.